What an incredible year it's been. I'm Shelley with the God's Goodness podcast. From an inspired idea sparked in a simple conversation to the birth of a podcast that's touching lives, this next episode reflects on the journey of God's Goodness podcast during its first year. Discover how divine timing, unexpected connections, and faith transformed a basement setup into a full fledged in home studio, paving the way for a diverse lineup of guests who shared their powerful testimonies and modern day miracles. As we look back, we see how God has orchestrated every step, reminding us that his plans are always better than we could imagine. Join us for this special year in review as we celebrate the miraculous ways God has moved through this ministry and get ready for what's to come. Ready to witness more of God's goodness? Tune in today and don't forget to share how this podcast has blessed you. It's amazing how God worked everything out for this podcast. For me, meeting the very first person I needed to meet for this journey over 10 years ago, to introducing me to the next person in this journey last year. It's just amazing how God worked out all those little details throughout our lives. Tune in this week to see which ones were our favorites and the others that stood out. They're all meant to encourage you, so tune in, see which one resonates with you the most. If you don't know where to find a podcast yet, you can check out all the usual places, such as Spotify, Pandora, Audible, Apple Podcasts, iTunes. Even asking Google or Alexa to play the latest episode of the God's Goodness podcast will get you there. It's really neat because it works. And don't forget, share it with a friend and enjoy.